Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fresto here, and today we are back with another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. In the previous episode, we played Circuit Break and lost. Sad, but I guess that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna lose most games when you're only out to the deck your opponent plays, or a few sacky one-ups. So yeah. That being said, this week we have Extreme Force, which is an insane set. This is the set that really pushed forward the era of Link monsters. The Link monsters were everywhere. This is where we got a bunch of OCG imports, such as Isolde. And this was the set that introduced not only Saryuja, Skulldread, but also Heavy Metal Foes, Electromite, which, God forbid, Cdog pulls. Just saying. That being said, let's hop into the set breakdown. Alright, so here we are with Extreme Force. What are we looking for in this set? This set introduces both the mythical beast archetype, pendulum archetype, as well as the Mekk-Knight archetype. Mekk-Knights would be an insane deck to play. Unfortunately, its two most important cards are at the secret rare slot, so the likelihood that we play it is not high. But moving forward, we've also got some of it in ultra rare. One card in ultra rare, one card in super rare, two cards in secret, two cards in rare, two cards in common as far as the monsters go. So yeah, we've got a few of these, more FA support, another artifact, and aside from that, is old, as I mentioned earlier. Boot Sector launch. Peekaboo is in this set at super, so hopefully we pull that at multiples. Then we can really just... There can only be one this man. Though I'm not sure how useful that'll be, because he can always just howling it back. Though I guess it doesn't get rid of it, so it's not super useful against it. I just said it, flip it again. It's going to make it difficult to kill us, though not put us in a winning position either. But yeah, that being said, this set is cracked if you can pull what you want, if you can pull well, as I guess a lot of these sets are. And that being said, we're going to hop right into this pack opening. Alright, so 24 packs of Extreme Force, starting now. Alright, so this first pack, we've got Altergeist Manifestation. Ooh, and there's our first copy of that FA Synchro monster. I believe... Oh, and there's Auto Navigator. I believe Dawn Dragster is a rare in the next set. Oh, there's our first copy of the Mekk-Knights. And another super rare, an Altergeist Hextia. I don't think we can play our Altergeist. I don't exactly remember what of it we pulled last week. Nothing super important in that set except for one of the FA field spells. Might be the only one in this set so far. Well, not the only one not so far, but the only field spell in this set. Another copy of Hextia, and I think that's our second copy of Jackal, or that's our first copy of Jackal, and we got a copy of the other one. There's World Shield, very good for our Legacy strategy. Secure Gardener is fantastic, just as an extender. Mythical Beast. Yeah, that's fair. That is actually just fair. Another super rare. Alright. Legacy Key. Okay. And... Okay, we pulled it, so hopefully that takes away from his chances of pulling it. I don't know if we have a good deck to play that in, which is the sad part. I don't know if we have a good enough Pendulum Core, any kind of Pendulum Core to put that in. Oh, there's our first copy of Play the Game 0. Just do it. There's our first copy of Indigo Eclipse. Oh, there we go. We got Curious as a good. Curious is a pretty good Link 3. And there's our first copy of Teekaboo. Teekaboo. Play the donut. Oh, second copy of Curious. Cavalry Sorcerer. Another copy of Secure Gardener. Another copy of Hextia. I think that's our playset of Hextia. Ooh. Unfortunate. An unfortunate super rare right there. Oh, there's our second copy of Teekaboo. With, well, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. With seven packs left, can we pull what we need to? That is Zephyr Metaltron. An ultra rare in this Link 1 that can only be summoned during main phase 2. I don't know if it has any other use for that. Because it's 0 attack, it's Link 1, it points to your opponent, and you can only summon during the main phase 2. And another ultra rare in Boot Sector Launch. These are not the ultra rares we want to see. Okay. And another ultra rare in Triple Burst Dragon. Oh, good lord. Oh, well, it seems this one's going to take a while to load. Maybe it's getting ready to blow up our computer with how cracked this pack's going to be, please. And nope, it's just Avenged Core. Viewer circuit. Okay. Alright, final pack of Destiny. Looks like it's going to take a hot minute to load. And in the common slots, we got nothing super useful. I'm actually curious on what this card does. Euler's Circuit. Oh, it's Tendangles. Fun. Alright, and we got Vendred Charge for our rare. And in the hollow slot, it is another copy of Manifestation. So we pulled 3 Ultras and a Secret. Secret was cracked. Ultras, not so much. Mech Knights. Hopes. Dreams. Down the drain for Mech Knights. That being said, we did pull the Electromite, so I feel like we have to play some kind of Pendulum deck. I just don't know what. So yeah, let's get brewing. I'll see you all back here for the deck profile. Alright, we are back here for the deck profile, and as you can see, this week we are bringing something entirely different. We are bringing Lunalights. And I know what you're thinking. I must have gone crazy. But I didn't. Because we pulled Electromite, and god damn it, we're going to take advantage of it. I've done some test hands, and this deck is honestly cracked. There are a few bricky hands. But the only hand that bricked was when I opened double Dark Worm and 0. I opened double Dark Worm and 0. So these 3 cards that I only want to see one of him, but I want to see one of him, I opened all 3 of them. But that's besides the point. Let us get right into the profile. So for the monsters, we are starting off with Destrudo, the Lost Dragon's Frisian, the 1 copy that we pulled. The double copies of Lunalight Black Sheep, the single copy of Lunalight Black Cat, the triple copies of Lunalight Crimson Fox, triple copies of 3 copies of Kaleidochick, 3 copies of Purple Butterfly, 3 copies of Tiger, 2 copies of White Rabbit, 3 copies of Wolf, and that is it for the Lunalight monsters. The Lunalight monsters are Beast Wars, and then of course this pack, the donut package. And of course, the Lunalights are Beast Warriors. So, we are running the double copies of Fire Formation, Tenki. After that, we've got the 1 copy of Fusion Substitute that we pulled. Because we get, like, polymerization searches, and so this can search it and the copy of polymerization that we have. in the deck. So we get Fusion Substitute, the one copy of Fusion Substitute, triple copies of Lunar Light Perfume. It's Monster Reborn for the deck, and it searches. The one copy of Polymerization, the one copy of Pot of Avarice. These cards end up in the graveyard a lot, so recycling them is going to be useful. The two copies of Twin Twister, and then just 2 copies of Twin Twister, 1 copy, and that is it for the spells. For the traps, we've got the 1 copy of Anti-Spell, the 1 copy of Dimensional Barrier, the 1 copy of Imperial Order, double copies of Lunar Light Reincarnation Dance, the only Lunar Light card that we are running, not at the max copies that we own. The max copies we can with the number of copies that we own. I had to cut something somewhere to get to 40. This is what I cut. I cut 1 copy of this card. And then the 1 copy of Unending Nightmare. This card is good because any monster gets destroyed by battle or card effect. Well, any monster I control. 2 Lunar Light monsters, deck to hand. Easy. For the side deck, we're running 2 copies of Barrier Statue of the Abyss. I think it will probably come in game 2. 2 copies of Cosmic Compass, 2 copies of DD Crow, 1 copy of Effect Veiler. And then 2 copies of Godarla, 2 copies of Gamma and 1 copy of Chisakiru for any tower-ish cards that he has. And then the final, 1 copy of Bottomless, 1 copy of Phoenix Chain, and when in doubt, Karma Cut. And that is it for the side decks. For the extra deck, we've got 1 copy of Lunar Light Cat Dancer. This is the fusion monster for the deck. 2 Lunar Light monsters. It can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice. By tributing another Lunar Light you control, it can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice. And the reason it can attack all of them twice is the first time they are not the first time they would be destroyed by battle, they are not destroyed. Next, we're running 1 copy of Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. We can go into this off of these guys, mainly these 2, but it is unlikely. But he's there just in case. We've got the 1 copy of Black Rose for the board nuke off of Destrudo, and 1 copy of Samurai Destroyer, because as we said before, other than the fact that Howling can bounce it, Samurai Destroyer shits on Dynamists. We've got the 1 copy of Crystal Chronon. We've got the 1 copy of Baguska. We've got the 1 copy of Berserk of number 80. We've got the 1 copy of Cursed Javelin and 1 copy of Tornado Dragon. I'm running Berserk because I wanted more options to go into, just in case. Likely not to happen unless he's not playing Dynamists, or if we can somehow get to a point where we can put Berserk onto Baguska and have, a lot of attack. Cursed Javelin, we've got a few 2s, and I felt like we just wanted something to go into. Same idea with Crystal Chronaut, and they're our best 3, rank 3 and 2, respectively. And then the 1 copy of Tornado Dragon, because it's Tornado Dragon. I mean, really? Can you honestly blame me for playing Tornado Dragon? For the Link Monsters, that's right, we are playing Link Monsters this week. We've got the 1 copy of Clara and Rushka. I am iffy on the inclusion of this card. It requires a normal summoned monster, and it has to be during, main phase 2, but we've run with it. We're playing the 1 copy of Electromite, because we do have Pendulum monsters in this deck, and when we can, and I did a hand where I got to Electromite, and it was insane. We've got the 1 copy of Secure Gardener to go off of the 1 copy of Underclock Taker. And then we've got the 1 copy of Triple Burst. In the pack opening, I was not super excited about this card because I thought it was only useful in Dragon decks. Turns out, it's just an Omni Negate. It is an Omni Negate on legs, which is not something we are likely to see a lot in this series. So, insane card, Link 3, Omni Negate, that inflicts piercing when it battles a defense position monster. Then the 1 copy of Underclock Taker to swap to make an opponent lose attack. And then the 1 copy of Zephyr Metaltron. He can get cards back from extra deck monsters back from the graveyard or extra deck. Yes, that includes any of our Pendulum monsters that are face up in the extra deck. Again, unlikely that we go into him considering he requires monsters special summon from the extra deck. I thought I could earlier, but then there was iffy parts. Theoretically, we can. I mean, actually, we can. The setup that set up Electromite also set up either a Cat Dancer or a rank 4, one of our rank 4s, and we could use both of those to go into him. But at that point, he's just a big body that can get one of them back. That can get a monster that's in the graveyard or a pendulum monster face up in the extra deck back. And he banishes if a monster is special summoned from the extra deck, I can target one of them on each player's field and banish them until he can target himself. So I summon him. It's temporarily removal. So yeah, that being said, so we would be useful when going for game. Extra deck, I am both ecstatic but not so happy with at the same time. Ecstatic because we've got a lot of powerful cards, a lot of heavy hitters that we can go into this week that I think are insane, and others that I'm iffy about, which is where the not so ecstatic at the same time is. But that being said, thank you. That is the deck profile, and I will see you all back here for the duel.
We're back with Flames. What's that? Was this? No, it wasn't.
Extreme Force.
This was Extreme Force.
This was Extreme Force.
I don't want to talk about it, man.
You don't want to talk about it?
I didn't pull Electromite.
You didn't pull it? That's unfortunate. But yes! No
Lucky
Electromite
you.
For you.
Lucky you, I didn't pull a secret. I don't think I pulled a single secret rare this time around. After last week's 5 secret rares, 4 of which were dupes.
1 secret rare. And like 3 ultra rares. My set was pretty good. It was pretty good for me.
I did pull. I'm telling you this because I'm not playing it. I did pull Isolde. So I didn't like. So it wasn't like absolutely terrible for me.
I can't remember if I did. I honestly can't remember.
I pulled a playset of Curious. That's another thing I know about.
Oh yeah, I pulled a playset of Curious as well.
God damn, I pulled a playset of Curious. Yet there was one rare that it took my final pack for me to get.
I will be going first.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Okay. See, myself and Mr. Daltos, Mr. Ronald Maltos. It's an M. Cooked up the spice this week.
Did you? Did you really?
We cooked up the spice.
Did you really?
Stand by main.
Yeah. I purposely stay away from these VODs until after we record these videos. So right. I honestly have no idea what you're going into until like until we actually record these.
Yeah, which I appreciate.
Yeah, no, obviously. What? You call me a cheater, Ben?
No, I'm saying I appreciate that you don't.
I know. I would. Yeah, because that's no fun.
Yeah.
That's no fun, because then I just recreate my deck to counter your deck in every which way.
Right.
I don't know why I never did that for Blackwings, but...
I never did it for the same every week.
Fuck it. I was just beating my head against the wall, to make sure if anything else... Also, my head is weird, Ben.
I think... Okay. I think we're just going to take this opportunity to set 2.
To set 2.
Pass our turn.
I see. Okay.
It's not the greatest opening hand. I do not have
the dust shoot.
I do not have the dust shoot.
Well, I think I'm going to start with good old Upstart.
Upstart is fine.
And then I'm going to activate the Desires.
Then you activate the Desires. Okay, Desires is also fine.
That's not the greatest. Okay, I can work with this. Alright, I'm going to set 1, 2, and 3 And Ben, act surprised when I start activating Dynamist cards. Oh, let's activate Plesios in scale.
Oh, okay. I'm like, where is this? Okay, yeah. Plestios is good.
Okay, and I think I'm just gonna go big Oonga Boonga, so I'm gonna scale up Stegosaur too.
Stego is good.
All right, well, let's pen summon 2.
Okay.
Rex and Spinos.
Ooh, big Oonga Booga.
I said big Oonga Booga. I mean big Oonga
Big
Boonga.
Oonga Booga.
All right. Well, let's just proceed straight to battle phase, and I'm gonna have my Spinos attack your face down.
All right. That is going to be my Lunalight Crimson Fox.
You are not on Luna.
And I'm going to
Oh my
activate
God.
Lunalight Reincarnation Dance. Because a monster I control was destroyed by battle, I can add up to 2 Lunalight monsters from my deck to my hand.
Okay then, not at all what I was expecting you to be on, Ben.
Is Dance good?
Yeah, I don't. Do I look like I have Ash in my head, Ben? Does it look like I have Ash Blossom in my head?
All right, 2 Lunalight monsters. I think
No
we
way.
add Lunalight Tiger
Busted card.
and
It doesn't say different names. It doesn't say different names. That's so dumb.
no, it doesn't. So I could add another Tiger if I wanted to.
Why wouldn't you? It's hard. It's the softest of soft ones for turns. There's a reason it's banned.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you get to play this deck forever, basically, because it doesn't get hit till what, right? Or what? Eternity Code? Is that when it gets hit?
And it's
What does this card do? Hold on, wait.
Reincarnation Dance?
No, Marine Crimson Fox. Hold on.
Crimson Fox. Ah.
When a card or effect that targets a Lunalight monsters you control, quick effect, you can banish a card from the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do,
Each
each
player.
player gains 1,000. Okay, coolio.
I could very easily add another Tiger, but I'm not entirely sure that's the right play.
I mean,
Based on what's in my hand.
Based off what's on the field, buddy. You will be happy to know, Ben. No, I'll tell you about it after.
Okay. I think the right play here is to add Lunalight Blue Cat.
Blue Cat is fine. All right,
Okay.
and now you take the 24.
Now I take the 24.
And I think with that, I'm gonna just pass my turn.
All right. We're gonna draw for turn.
Yep.
Standby. Main.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to discard Lunalight Black Sheep to add a polymerization from deck to hand.
Right. You actually have Poly.
Yes, I do. But I mean, Fusion Substitute is also a valid search target because it's always polymerization.
It is. It is always Poly. However, you actually have the original Poly, and I'd argue the original Poly is still better than Fusion Substitute because Fusion Substitute
both have their merits.
Fusion Substitute can only be used on the field.
Yeah, but it also has an extra effect. So
that is
true. Black Sheep good?
Yes.
Okay. That being said,
adding the original in this situation is way better for you.
Yes, in this situation, I will be adding polymerization off the top.
Crap. Man, I have not seen this card in a hot minute.
All right. Then I'm going to scale up Lunalight Tiger.
Yep.
Tiger's effect, targeting Crimson Fox.
Yeah, that's fine.
I am going to activate polymerization.
Yep.
And I'm going to fuse Crimson Fox
Yep.
and the purple butterfly in my hand
Okay.
to fusion summon Lunalight Cat Dancer.
Cannot be destroyed by battle.
And once per turn during my main phase 1, I contribute one other Lunalight monster for the rest of this turn. The first time each monster your opponent controls would be destroyed by battle. It is not destroyed. Also, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice each.
Yes.
Then, if this card declares an attack, inflict 100 damage to your opponent.
Correct.
And that's going to trigger the effect of Crimson Fox. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, I can target one face-up monster my opponent controls and change its attack to 0 until the end of this turn. I
And what
am
are you
going
changing?
to do... let's make Spinos 0 until the end of the turn. Well,
Okay.
I'm targeting Spinos.
Okay. Let's put that counter on it then.
Okay. Next, are you ready for this?
I am.
I am going to scale Supreme King Gate 0!
Duster.
Okay.
Targeting your scales.
Okay. Interesting.
No, you cannot activate Lunalight Crimson Fox.
Because it doesn't target.
No, it targets. Okay. It's just, this isn't a monster. It's a pendulum.
Right.
It's a spell right now.
Yes, correct. I'm reading my other cards.
Just have a graveyard effect. Oh my god. Why do these all have just like really good effects? I kind of forget that Lunalight is just this powerful.
Yeah, so okay. Okay, so that's everything in there. Let me just this is okay. So that goes there and that goes there. All right. I'm going to activate the effect of the purple butterfly in my graveyard to banish it and summon a Lunalight from my hand. Yeah. So I special summon Lunalight Blue Cat.
Yes.
That triggers Blue Cat's effect. When it's special summoned, I can target a Lunalight monster I control, except Blue Cat, and its attack becomes double its original attack. I will target Cat Dancer, making it 48.
Oh.
And I'm fairly certain that's game. I mean, not 100% positive. It depends on what your face downs are. Is so any response to Blue Cat's effect?
No, you got it.
Okay. Cool. Because I was just gonna tribute Blue Cat.
Oh crap!
Blue Cat would have summoned from grave, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to do the thingy.
All right, back for game 2.
All right. Yeah, you getting a battle phase is too scary.
Okay.
Dude, I have played against Lunalights in the past.
Okay.
Oh, this is a weird hand.
I don't think I like that hand. I don't think I like this
no,
hand.
Ben, I love my hand.
Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I do not get a main phase 2 on turn 0, correct?
Correct. Because you can't actually go from battle phase to main phase 2.
Right.
So I would just try to establish the biggest board possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're playing Lunalights, you can probably establish at least somewhat of a decent board.
That depends on who you're asking.
Hey, listen, Ben, my hand is kind of terrible.
Oh, good. Well, actually, it is. You summon from hand. I actually think I'm just going to set a singular card and pass my turn. As scary as that is against your deck.
I know, right? Okay, well, let's go off then. Pog.
You fucking would. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, as if it couldn't get any better. Let's activate the
Desires.
charge. Let's
Oh.
activate the charge
Oh.
first. Hold on. Oh, no, I don't
Thinking,
want to show you my hand.
thinking. Charge is fine.
All right, well, clearly I must add this Plesios to hand because that's terrifying. And then, man, you did call it. I do have desires.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm just gonna type this out in advance.
So much better. Okay.
You haven't
I'm
drawn
gonna
your 2 yet,
scale-
right? Or did you? Did I just miss that?
I did draw my 2.
Okay, so I did just miss that. So desires can go to grave.
I'm going to scale
Desires
Ceratops.
can go to grave.
Desires is in grave.
It's no, what? It okay. I'm frozen.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, because desires is still on my field.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's tragic.
Oh, I'm reconnecting.
Oh,
But the reconnecting sign went away. Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. You two scaled. Which one did you scale first? You scaled
I
Ceratops
scaled
first.
Ceratops.
Oh, and I lost connection.
All right, my board is
Okay.
reset.
Okay. And I've got. Okay.
All right.
Can
All
you
right, well-
put the Rex back in your hand real quick because the last thing you said you did is scaling Ceratops.
Correct.
Okay.
And it would actually matter because you do have the
Yeah, and I do have the twin, which I am going to activate,
yeah.
and I
All
am
right.
going to pitch the.
Might as well pitch something that I know.
Well, yes, but I want Perfume in hand, and I think I also want White Rabbit in hand. So we got back to where we were.
We're back to where we were. Hold on.
We're back to where we were,
We're
except
back to where we were.
he knows
Except now he's just actually
two of the cards that are currently in
Yeah.
my hand, and he knew
I know
I
two of
had
the
the Twin
cards,
Twisters, but that's on
unfortunately.
me.
Yeah. That was before he realized what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, that adding them to my hand would reveal them.
Yeah.
You can. I think it is. I discard the purple butterfly,
All right.
which was the only card that I drew this second time around.
Sad days. Okay. I'm going to then, because I have. I'm going to scale up Rex.
Rex.
Scale up Spinos.
Spinos.
I am going to pen summon
Yes.
my Ceratops
Yep.
and my Plesios.
Yep.
All right.
This is scary.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. We're going to push for a shit ton of damage. 17, 21.
17, 21.
We are going to set one card face down, Ben, and it is your turn.
Okay.
I wish you.
Gonna need one
best
hell
of
of a
luck.
top deck.
Yeah, you are. Is that one hell of a top deck? Did you top deck Tanky?
No, I did not top deck Tenki.
You would be over the moon.
I would be over the
How'd
moon.
you top deck Tanky? Pizza time.
Pizza time?
Yeah, so Leo was making dinner, so I'm gonna be eating while this stream goes on.
Okay.
while
We're
this
gonna
video's
pause
going
this
on.
while you go grab.
No, she brought it downstairs for me.
Oh, never mind then. Pizza time.
Pizza time. Oh. All right.
Defense position. Okay.
What are you going to do, Ben?
I'm going to discard Luna Light Black Sheep.
Thinking. I can't let you add a fusion. I can't let you add a fusion card, Ben.
Nope. No.
I'm going to pitch. No searching for you. No searching for you. No searching for you.
Okay. Then I am going to Okay. I am going to normal summon Lunalight White Rabbit. And
I must read.
okay.
Baylor.
Effect Veiler. Okay, so no extra normal summon. And I can't use its effect.
Correct.
Okay. We're going to now activate Lunalight Perfume to target
Right, they do have a Monster Reborn. I forgot about
yeah,
this.
Perfume is a monster reborn on top of a searcher.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. Actually, it might. So it does. I think it does. I am going to target Lunalight Black Sheep.
Okay.
So, Perfume good?
Perfume. Yes, Ben. Unfortunately, I do not have DD Crow.
Okay.
Could you imagine if I had DD Crow, though? Just stopped you on every play you had?
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Now, how do you get out of this predicament?
We activate the effect of Perfume Engrave. We banish Perfume and discard Gate 0 to add a Lunalight monster from my deck to my hand.
That is indeed a play.
Is that good? Do you have the second Ash?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. Perfume to search.
Black Sheep again.
I could search Black Sheep.
Well, Black Sheep isn't a hard once per turn.
It is not, no. But I think the better move here is it the better move? Is that the better move? No.
Ben, I can tell you this right now. The better move is Black Sheep.
Yeah. I just have to find it. There it is. Yeah. So we're going to go for the Black Sheep.
Yep.
And then we're going to attempt to discard it to activate its effect to search for Poly.
Yes.
Adding. We're going to add this card.
Fair enough.
Because all my material are on the field anyway.
Yep. You're going to then activate Fusion Substitute.
We are then going to activate Fusion Substitute.
Using the White Rabbit and the Black Sheep.
Yep. To summon good ol' Cat Dancer. Now I don't have a way to get another.
On summon.
I don't have a way to get another
on
butterfly,
summon.
so you don't have to worry about that. Yes.
Yep.
On summon.
On summon. Dynamicious. Targeting.
Yes.
Targeting. Pitching evenly matched.
Okay.
So Ben, could we just talk about how stacked my hand was?
Yeah.
Pot of
very
Green,
stacked.
Venomous Charge, Desires,
Very
Ash Blossom, Baylor, evenly matched, Dynamicious, and enough monsters to still establish a board.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I will chain the effect of the Black Sheep. If this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material for a fusion summon, I can add to my hand one face-up Lunalight Pendulum monster from my extra deck, or one Lunalight monster in my graveyard except Lunalight Black Sheep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So chaining I want to add... I'm going to add the white rabbit to hand.
Okay.
And then this gets banished.
Correct.
Is it banished face down?
No.
No, it's just banished.
Just banished.
Okay.
You're probably dead next turn.
There is a possibility. It depends on what you top deck, but the likelihood that you top deck something that kills me is high.
Battle phase. Attack. Attack. Go.
Those are 2 9s. 0. All right, we living on 400. All right, we are drawing for turn, and that is one hell of a top deck, if I have ever seen one.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off by normal summoning White Rabbit.
Yeah.
White Rabbit's effect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to. It honestly doesn't. We're gonna summon Black Sheep. Okay. 2 of these. That's not gonna come up.
I'm curious what you top decked.
Next, I am going to link 2 into Underclock Taker. What? Into what?
I was like, is the Daruma doll out yet?
I don't think so. I don't know when that card comes out. I actually honestly no idea.
It's early Link era. I don't know if it's this set or the set after. It's probably the set after, because if you don't...
So here's the top deck. The one hell of a top deck. I'm activating Luna Light Tiger.
Oh my god.
Tiger's effect?
Yeah, that's one hell of a top deck.
Yeah. Is Tiger's effect good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm going to special summon then. Does it have to be in defense? No. But it can't attack and its effects are negated, which is fine. I'm going to summon the purple butterfly.
Yep.
And then I'm going to activate Underclock's effect. Target one face-up monster this card points to, and one face-up monster you control, which it points to purple butterfly. And so I'm going to target purple butterfly, and I'll target the Plesios. Well, no, I'm going to target... Hold on, is it until... It is until the end of the turn, so I'm going to target Plesios.
Okay, so my Plesios loses 1,000 attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So it's down to 700.
Yep.
I am then going to link 3.
Into Curious?
No. That requires 2 more monsters with the same attribute but different types. Underclock Taker. Is Underclock Taker dark?
Yeah.
It's dark. Okay. No, we're not going into Curious. We're going into Triple Burst Dragon.
Really?
We're going to proceed to battle phase.
Yeah.
And we're going to punch over Plesios. You are at 7, and I'm currently at
2,000.
2,000?
So I would take 13.
Yes.
Activate Spinos.
Is Spinos activated during the damage step? I think he is.
Yep.
Then I will use Triple Burst to negate it.
Wait. Oh my god, what?
It's an Omni negate during the damage step.
Okay, now I need to know. Alright, now we actually need to know, because I don't actually know if they activate during the damage step.
Okay, let's go find these rulings. Alright, so, based on our research, yes, Spinos triggers in the damage step, and therefore, yes, it can be negated by Triple Burst.
Yep.
If we are wrong...
If we're wrong, somebody will call
us out in one of our comment sections.
I take 13, this goes face up extra deck, and I do believe that Spinos actually stays, because it doesn't destroy, does it?
It does. Negate
Oh,
the
it does?
activation. Oh wait, no, it doesn't destroy. Except
Yeah,
does
so
it? Does it
then-
not? No, it doesn't destroy itself for
No.
cost.
Nope.
So yeah. So Spinus would stay. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna move you back to your scale, buddy.
Okay. Then we're just going to go to main phase 2, end phase, your go.
That is the worst card in my deck. Oh, my link zone is fucking occupied.
Triple burst. Triple burst. Yes, I mean, that's specifically why I chose to go after Plesios instead of Ceratops, because I knew if I destroyed Ceratops, you could just bring it back.
Well, not only that, you couldn't actually destroy Ceratops.
I mean, if I had used
No!
Purple Butter, if I used Underclock Taker to get set to lower Ceratops' attack to 1100, I could have. That's why I chose to lower Plesios' attack, because it was only for the turn, and I wanted to go after Plesios, because I knew if I went after Ceratops, and then destroyed Ceratops,
Fuck do I out?
you could just...
The fact that I'm losing a triple burst of all cards, which is a fucking pathetic card, by the way.
It's not that bad! Don't you diss my triple
terrible.
burst?
The only reason people ran it in Dragon Link was because it had a downward pointing arrow so that you could do the Dragon Link shenanigans.
It's a nominated gate during the damage step. It counters you. You can't protect from battle anymore.
Specifically Dino Miss.
Okay. Let's see.
Unless you fucking top decked something ridiculous, there's no way you're outing. There's no way I'm dead this turn.
Ceratops is main effect of all monsters you control Dynamis monsters, and none are set Dynamis Ceratops. You can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Okay. I can. Okay. So I have you in hand and all of you in grave. I'll normal summon White Rabbit.
Yep.
White Rabbit's effect. So White Rabbit is good. Because you kind of cut out for me there.
Yeah, White Rabbit's good.
Alright. We're gonna summon... What was that?
Oh, right. I forgot. I'm used to White Rabbit's other effect, the one where it's a Trunade.
Yeah, not yet. We'll do that. This is on its on summon effect. And that will summon Black Sheep.
Yep.
And now we'll use its effect to target your 2 scales.
Yep. Oops. No, you go to my hand, buddy.
Yep, return them to your hand. Well, okay, actually, hold on. First, we'll activate Tiger's effect before doing that, targeting Butterfly.
I'm keeping them in my hand right now.
Okay, because Rabbit is up to the number of other Luna Light cards you control. Oh, well, other Luna Light cards, so Tiger counted. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I thought it was specifically monsters. Okay. Now, we're gonna overlay into the Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin.
Oh my god. Now I've read this. I know what the fuck it does.
Yeah, we're gonna activate its effect.
Yep.
Detaching White Rabbit, and it's gonna go to 0. Its effects are also negated, but that's not important.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to battle phase.
Yep. 2400.
And then direct 16, direct 1000. Main phase 2.
Will you quit looking in your extra deck for shit you can't summon right now?
I had another Underclock Taker. I could have run 2, actually. I could have run 2, but I chose not to.
Not worth it. What are you talking about?
Well, I could have gone
That's not worth it. I mean, yeah, cool.
Underclock. I mean, based on there's another card that I have in my extra deck. That I pulled. I mean, it was a common in this set that I'll show you afterwards. And then we'll pass turn there.
How did I lose with a hand as stacked as Pot of Greed, Desires, and evenly matched?
Lunalights, man. Lunalights. They're just too good.
Fuck this. I should have cited these out immediately. Because your deck is a goddamn combo deck. I should have immediately put it on that you were not running any good floodgates.
Alright, and we won this week, which means you know what that means. It means that it is time to spin that wheel. No, it was so close. So close. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Ultras on this set are still pretty fucking good. So let's take a look. Alright, in the Ultra Rares, what did we not pull? We did not pull Isolde. So that is what we're picking up. We are picking up a copy of Isolde, adding that to our collection. Ultra Rare from Extreme Force. That is where we're going to wrap up today's episode. The spice worked. Lunalights for the win. So yeah, we won. Quick. Cool. I will see you all next week for Flames of Destruction. On tomorrow for the pack opening and deck building / profile. And next Saturday for the duel. And pack opening and deck profile. So yeah, I'm going to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. Of course, you don't have to, but it'd be greatly appreciated. And until next time, this is Fresto, signing out.